Hi everyone, I'm Jen. In honor of Dr. Martin Luther King's birthday, I would like to share one of my Unexplainables. I do have a playlist of them. Sometimes I know things, see things, do things, feel things. Don't know how it works. I did not grow up experiencing these. And this one happened years ago when I was living in the Appalachian Mountains. And as I was helping a friend, driving her around, I did not want to cross a trussell bridge. I did not even know that word, but that word came out of my mouth in horror, screaming that it was a trussell bridge, as if that were the answer to why I did not want to cross the bridge. I later learned that what that word meant. It describes the type of bridge that it was. And with my Unexplainables, I sometimes see things, do things, feel things, know things, and that includes seeing things from the past, things from the future, and seeing dead people. And this one combined seeing dead people hanging from the trussell bridge, and it was like a conveyor belt. So I was with them for the last few seconds before, and then the next batch of people, then the next batch of people, then the next batch of people. It was a horrific experience for me. Most of my Unexplainables have a sweet, happy ending for the people involved. I just want to share this story not to horrify you about our past, but because in one word, my friend was able to snap me out of that reality that stayed with me for the rest of the day. When I came home, I was met by a neighbor who belongs to the KKK, and she's and her family have been part of them for generations. And she met me at our joined porch and said, "Jen, I know you're not a racist, but I've got a joke for you." I was so horrified at what I had experienced earlier at the Trussell Bridge, I couldn't even stop her. And she said, "A stupid joke, I don't even know what it was." And then she was ready to start a second one. I wasn't even hearing her. But when she said she was starting a second one, I rudely left the conversation and went into my home. My roommate, who normally sees me as Happy Jen, didn't understand what was wrong with me, and I just fell to my knees after the door was slammed, and I explained everything of my Trussell Bridge experience. And then my neighbor, he didn't know what to do. He was trying to cheer me up after consoling me was not working, and he said, "I have a joke for you." Well, I just heard two jokes were being told to me, and I didn't want a joke for him, and he got all of my anger and frustration from the day's experience. And he goes, "No, Jen, you really want to hear this?" And he wouldn't let me pass. He wouldn't let me go past the area by the front door. And he grabbed my shoulders and he looked at me into my eyes and he goes, "Jen, what do you call a black person who drives an airplane?" I started cussing at him. I did not want to hear another black-white thing. I was so sick and tired of our sick and tired history, and are sick and tired now. I was screaming at him. I was physically violent with him, but he stayed with me, and he looked into my eyes, and he gently said, "A pilot." The answer to my joke is a pilot. With one word, he killed the horrible past. You can do that too. With one action, one word, one pure loving thought and feeling in your heart. Be love, people. Be love.